Hello and welcome. GoldBoys PrimeTime, Dinger Tuesday, whatever the hell you want to call it. That's Winston. Don't worry about him. Um, Jerry might show up. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea. I have no idea. I didn't think I needed to remind him about the show that we've had every single Tuesday since like April 1st or something like that. But here we are, So if it's just me, it might just be me the whole time. I'll be honest. I threw out an at everyone in the show's Discord, see if anybody want to jump on to me. Everybody's ignoring me. So chat, I'm gonna need you guys. To be honest, I'm gonna need you guys. Gonna try to make this as interactive as possible. I only got like 3 bets tonight. I only got like 3 bets tonight. I should probably drop the lottery ticket over to James, so he can throw it on screen when we get there. So, if you wanna bear with me just 1 second while I do that. Um, but how are we feeling? How are we feeling? What are you guys betting on tonight? What are you guys betting on? That's what we need to know. Uh, Also, let me know what you think. Um, I'm like 6 weeks late on a haircut already. Should I just send it and keep growing it? I threw the question out on Twitter, like, it was just like one of my attention deficit, like, intrusive thoughts of, like, what if I just grew my hair out long like Trevor Lawrence or something like that? Um, and, I thought everybody would be super against it, and, like, everybody's voting that I should grow my hair. I don't know if everybody is trolling me or if, like, that's something you guys actually wanna see, but let me know. Let me know. Loving Torque against Williamson. Already bet the Titans plus 3.5. Titans are really bad at football. I don't even know who they're playing. Belly Bomb, yeah, probably Real Muto. Listen, you guys are in the Discord, huh? uh, well, let's just jump into it. Adam Wainwright. Wait, Big John Means is making his debut today? I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. I guess not debut. He pitched back in April, huh? Okay. Adam Wainwright, John Means, Cardinals, Orioles. Listen, guys, I don't have a bet in this game. To be honest, I just don't. Um, I did look at Gunnar Henderson. I did look at Gunnar Henderson in this one. I also looked at Ryan O'Hearn, but I just couldn't pull a trigger. I couldn't pull a trigger, So what do you think? What do you guys think? You guys got anything in Cardinals Orioles? No audio. You're trolling. You're trolling. You're trolling. There's no way. Henderson would have been my bet in this game. Also, shout out Adam for telling me I messed up twice on my picks today. That's funny. Um, Cedric Mullins. That's an interesting one too. He's been hitting the ball pretty hard, yeah. I don't know, man. Honestly, there's quite a few good options on the Baltimore side of things. Let me look at the batter pitcher 'cause I don't remember. Mm. Wow, not a whole lot of history between Wainwright and the Orioles. Now, Adam Frazier has hit 2 bombs and 31 at bats. That's not crazy. Aaron Hicks is 4 for 5 with a dinger versus Wayno. That's interesting. That's interesting. Ryan O'Hearn, 5 for 12 with a home. Pretty much there's only 4 guys with at bats on the Orioles versus Wainwright. And 3 of the 4 have taken him deep. James McGann's only seen him twice, so I didn't really count. I don't know. Orioles money line, Orioles team total over. Literally any lefty you want to pick the Orioles. I would not argue with you. Gunner, yeah, Gunner would be the play for me. I think no Hicks tonight. Thank God. Orioles money line and team total. Yeah. Wait. Did you say that before I said it? I swear I didn't read your chat and say that out loud. I was on another chat. I didn't even have chat up. Y Tuber 1115. Um, but whatever. Aaron Hicks not playing Vital Gonzor, it looks like. But yeah, I think gun to my head, it'd probably be Gunner. But then, I mean, flip a coin. Ryan O'Hearn, Cedric Mullins, Anthony Santander. Um, I think I'd probably go Gunner, Cedric, and then O'Hearn in this game if it were me. Uh, I hate the Cardinals, so I'd be out. Yeah, all Cardinals are currently also banned for me. I I don't know. I think Lars Nootbaar, Nolan Gorman, they're both close. They both probably get one in the near future, but I'm not going to even attempt to try to figure out which day the St. Louis Cardinals are going to decide to care about being a baseball team and playing baseball. You know what I'm saying? O'Hearn, yeah. Ryan O'Hearn. I don't hate that. O'Hearn ladder, taking that until it doesn't hit. Oh, yeah, right. Um, no. I had chat hidden because I was looking at another screen, and I was like, Orioles money line, Orioles team total, and I come back, and that's exactly what your chat says, so that's funny. Uh, what's next? Nationals, Pirates? I'm gonna be honest, I'm just all the way out on this one, just all the way out. I didn't even look at it. Uh, in Pittsburgh, not a hitter-friendly park. Dawn has looked pretty good, especially dinger-wise. Who's even pitching? Bailey Falter, I'm just out. Gunnar and O'Hearn bases? Yeah, potentially. Cardinals and Padres on my bandy list. Yeah, I mean, Padres, like, no way, man. So I guess let me know if you guys have any looks in this Nationals Pirates game. I'm all the way out on this ballpark with these two borderline AAA lineups. So I'm just out. All right, this is probably going to be a popular game. Cincinnati Reds, Brandon Williamson and Joey Wentz. The Reds are in Detroit. Listen, guys, I don't love betting. I don't love betting home runs in Detroit. If you guys want to talk about bases, we can. Just parlayed Gunner and O'Hearn. Abrams is mashing the yeah. Construction tired Jerry. I don't know. He retweeted something like an hour ago. I haven't heard from him. My most sent text message for the last like 3-4 weeks is me texting Jerry. You up? Question mark. It's like a daily thing. No Jerry today. Good question. Great question. Sawinski maybe. Um, he doesn't really hit. Somebody look up Sawinski's day home and road splits for me. Um, who's out? Steer. Yeah, I just think to me, like there's enough value on the board home run wise that we don't have to pick one in Detroit. That's all I'm saying. Everyone will be on Torque. Um, Torque's home or away splits are pretty wild too, right? So that's where it just gets a little tough for me. So I'm gonna move on from this game too. LE RBI, yeah, sure. Um, I would definitely lean bases, lean RBIs, lean hits here. I just don't like betting home runs in Detroit. It's a pretty big ballpark. Weather's usually not great. So I will be out. I saw someone on Sawinski under one hit. That's funny. Will happily sit in for Jerry. Yeah, maybe. Sawinski 4 of 24 day. I said I might have said day game splits. I meant home road splits. I think he hits most of his home runs on the road, right? Um, but anyway, we skip one. Braves Phillies. Yeah, Max Fried, Zach Wheeler. I have one intentional play on this and one unintentional play on this. Adam knows Adam Zira. I can't pronounce your last name. Adam Z knows what I'm talking about. Um, so JT Real Muto, I bet on for a home run at like plus 500 or something wild. Um, Dustin, this is the first one. JT Real Muto. Road is 16-24. Yeah, whether or not terrible in Michigan. Yeah, but it's still Detroit. The ballpark's huge, man. Um, Key Bryan, I do think is close. I will say that. Um, but anyway, I'm betting on JT Ormuto. Um, good history here against Fried. Fried has gone now 2 games without giving up a home run. I feel like he's kind of due to give one up, even though I guess he's only given up 5 on the season. But is that right? Yeah. Whatever. I don't care. Um, JT Ormuto has 3 home runs against Fried. He's been hitting the ball really, really hard. Like last night, he had two fly balls that were like 95 plus miles an hour. Um, so I think he's really dialing it in. You see Max Fried on the other side. Usually, I think people will be scared off a little bit by that. I'm not because it does seem like it's a pretty decent sample size, like 30, 40 at bats, and JT Romito sees the ball pretty well against Max Fried. So I did bet JT Realmuto on purpose, and then so I was one of my picks tonight. Best line was on DraftKings, so I just like auto filled from Pickett to FanDuel, and I played that one twice, and I did not play I forgot to play JT Realmuto straight. So Adam hit me up in Twitter on Twitter DMs. He's like, "Hey, you forgot, or you played this person twice. You didn't play Real Muto." So I was like at mid virtual golf swing lesson with Brad Thomas. So I was like rushing, and I went. And I thought I bet on JT Muto straight on FanDuel at like plus 500, plus 525 or something, and I bet Trey Turner on accident. And the more I thought about it, you know, I was like, I didn't mean to do that, but I also kinda don't hate it. This is one of those games that on the surface looks like there shouldn't be a whole lot of home runs. I just have this weird feeling that's backed by no science or no actual facts that there's gonna be some home runs here. So I intentionally bet JT Realmuto for a home run at plus 5 something on FanDuel. Use Pickett Sports, find the best line, use code GoldBoys. They just give you $3 or code Eli if you want, 'cause it also helps. And, then I accidentally bet Trey Turner, and I still don't hate it. Um, so yeah, Trey's on fire. Acuna, yeah. I get it. Um, I don't know. The smart thing to do is probably bet somebody on the Braves instead of putting on the Phillies. Probably, uh, but that's not what I did. That's not what I did. Don't come in here talking about like logical stuff with me right now. You know, Trey's on fire. Trey Turner, hottest player in baseball, home run derby. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I just have that weird vibe about the game. Like there shouldn't like, you look at the pitching matchup, like, there shouldn't be a whole lot, right? Glory and J Ja, what's up? I'm great, man. How are you? Stuart Riley, yeah, I mean, I was gonna say pick a Braves lefty. That's probably not the right thing to say because Wheeler has looked pretty good. But, I wouldn't be mad at Olson, obviously. Wouldn't be mad at, honestly, Michael Harris. I think he's been seeing the ball pretty well. Um, I think Albies, wouldn't be a bad look. I mean, this Braves offense is so good that, like, Riley, where's Jerry? No idea. Literally no idea. Um, but let's move on. Let's move on. Max Scherzer for the Rangers in Toronto, taking on Hyunjin Ryu. I don't have Jerry here to bounce off the pronunciations. I think I said that right. Um, I didn't bet this game. I did bet Corey Seager yesterday. Did not hit a home run, so it's probably Corey Seager day, if we're being honest. Um, Fanatics Sportsbook just opened here. They don't have home run. I don't know. I do know they bought PointsBet, and PointsBet you can bet home runs. Um, Tailed Devers and Turner already. How do you know I'm going to bet on? I already won on Rafael Devers today. My research shows 6 Braves have dingers against them. Yeah. Get Alonso, and everybody likes Alonso today. Olsen, Alonso, Schwarber. Yeah, I mean that's a lot of chalk, but I mean, yeah, I'm feeling Vladdy. I'm not feeling Vladdy ever. I can't do it. I can't do it. Need Jerry here so you can berate him. Maybe I have Corey for 2 home runs today. That's probably the move. That's probably the move. Seager, Gag, sure. Did you Seager, Gang, Torkelson, Gunner, Vaughn? I don't know. What does chalk mean? Chalk like the lowest odds in the game, basically. Like there's technically not really a chalk home run play because chalk is like I don't know. Really, Chad, explain chalk like I'm 5. You know what I mean? Is Jerry fired? Not yet. I might be. Chalk is like I don't know, the lowest odds home run would be the chalk home run for the game, you know what I mean? And they void non-starters. PointsBet does literally, Fanatics does has home runs, and they void non-starters. Cleon the Warrior says, literally every book I think that's not FanDuel, I'm pretty sure voids non-starters. It's just FanDuel. It doesn't. Yeah, chalk means something you'd expect to happen. That's a good way to put it. Gonzo. Yeah, you're right. It's plus 500. That's interesting. That is interesting, Bernsey. The favorite. Yeah, yeah. All right. No bet here for me in Rangers. Blue Jays, gun to my head, it would probably be Seager, mostly just for the fact that I bet on him yesterday and he didn't hit one, even though it is lefty lefty, whatever. How about Marlins Brewers? Did I skip that game? We're just not there yet. We're good. We're just not there yet. Who's next? Diamondbacks, Mets. Diamondbacks, Mets. We're going there next. Ryan Nelson, who's pitching for the Mets? Johnny Buto? What is his name? Jose. Jose Buto, sorry. What's the story on this guy? 25 okay, it's a kid. Much about him. Either they don't want us to bet him or you're talking about J-Rod at plus 500. Yeah, I don't know. No Trey? I did bet Trey on accident. How do you feel about Ezekiel Duran? Zeke Duran will always have a special place in my heart, obviously. Um, he hasn't shown up in my numbers in a long time. So, you like drinking that High Life? Yeah, dude. Miller High Life's kind of my, like I definitely like to, I enjoy beer. Like, you guys have been on me like I'm an alcoholic or something. I'm actually like I'm truly not. I just enjoy like I enjoy beer, so I'll have a beer in the evening. Maybe two if I'm feeling a little crazy, right? Uh, but I like to change it up, right? Because I'm like I don't know, big beer guy. You're gonna clip that and call me an alcoholic again, but uh, I enjoy trying new beers and other beers and things. But kind of like my go to that I can always just kind of rely on is good old Miller High Life. Nothing wrong with it. Super this was, $10. It was on sale at my liquor store, $10 for, no, I don't know, it was like $9 for a 24 pack. Is that right? No way, right? Sounds like something yeah, yeah. Sounds like something an alcoholic would say. Whatever. This is literally my first beer of the evening. That's how much I've drank, so whatever. Here we go. Um, I didn't bet this game. We're talking about the Diamondbacks Mets, by the way. Uh Use baseball as an NFL filler, but I'm not leaving till I hit a double home run round robin. Phew. Um, might take you a minute, bub. Might take you a minute. Gunnar Henderson. Yeah. Want to run your first run lotto tonight? Oh, the Luis Robert. That one? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not an alcoholic. Okay. On a serious note, like I've lost quite a few friends to like addiction and things like that. Like it's actually not something you guys have to worry about. Yeah, I promise. Um, but anyway, somebody, Lourdes Gurriel, somebody mentioned that. Also just mentioned that as a part of the original home run lotto. I wouldn't hate it, but nobody's really been jumping out to me from the Diamondbacks. DJ Stewart, I kind of feel like DJ Stewart is due. I guess that would probably be the pick for me. Nelson's not great. Has gone 2 starts now without giving up a home run. Has not gone 3 starts all season without giving up a home run. So you gotta figure he gives one up tonight. He also gave up last 2 starts, he gave up 21 hard hit balls. That's a lot. So yeah, he's definitely due to give one up, at least one. Um, so I guess gun to my head, it would be DJ Stewart, I think. But I didn't bet this game. Tommy Pham RBI. Step 1 is you're addicted. Okay, bud, thanks. Um, what's next? Yankees? Yeah, talk about the Yankees next. Talk about the Yankees next. Listen, let me check. I'm gonna pull up Picket Sports app real quick. Check something. While I'm doing this, it's really hard to like be the only person talking. Remember, you got like thank sponsors and like interact with chat and like people that do that. Like Trent, shout out Trent. Well, I guess he has a lot of guests and stuff. Um, this is not easy. Not easy. NJC, if you're watching this, I feel like I need a raise, bud. Um, listen, you guys have probably heard me say before that like I don't really believe in system bets. No way. Is Devers not starting? Come on. No way, man. I said Gary, right? Gary's still celebrating that Jets win. Good Dolphins fan. No way they're not starting Rafi Devers, man. You run that ticket every Tuesday? Good for you, man. Jason was my go-to lefty pick. But yeah. Okay, well, I was gonna do this whole thing. I had this whole monologue in my head about how like I don't believe in system bets, but if you ever see Rafael Devers above plus 400 when he's playing against the Yankees, just take it. I don't care if he's struggling out the last like 30 at bats, just bet him. I did bet on Rafael Devers today for the day game at like plus 470. Like, are you kidding me? I know it's been a minute, but like Every single pitcher on the New York Yankees, past, present, and future, calls Rafael Devers their dad. Like he just owns the like. Go to StatMuse real quick, and I'm gonna do it. I don't remember Rafael Devers stats versus wild. It's wild. Only batting 259, but 24 home runs, 60 RBIs in 97 games versus the Yankees in his career. So 97 divided by 24 is what, chat? Fast math. Just kidding. I'm doing it on my calculator. Every 4 games, he's hitting a home run against the Yankees. So like the numbers play literally. If you see it above plus 400, just take it. Especially against the righty, especially against a mid at best righty. Randy Vasquez, I think, pitched. I don't even know. I'm a Yankees fan. I don't even really know who pitched today. I don't remember. But the 470 scared me off. No, I mean, if it's lefty lefty, but then again, the only lefty right now like is Rodon, and he's been giving up lefties to or giving up home runs to lefties more than more than righties. So it's like I don't know. If I see better than plus 400 for Rafael Devers against the Yankees, I'm betting it every time. And I did bet on day game. I was really excited to bet on him again uh, for the night game, but I guess I'm not because he's not starting. Adam Duvall, sure, that's fine. Who is it? Is it Rodon? I forget. I didn't even look at these two Yankees games because I just knew I was betting Devers. Like I didn't I did no research. Um, yeah, it's Rodon. I don't know. Is there any history here? Like Casas. My gut would say Duvall, but like I think I've bet on Adam Duvall since he came back from the IL because he had that like MVP first 2 weeks of the season went on the IL for a couple months, came back. Since he came back, I think I've bet on him. I don't know. We'll say 7 times. Say 7 times. Never have I won one. I've never cashed on Adam Duvall bet, and I think maybe like 3 or 4 of those 7 times. The next day he's at a home run. Um, Casas red hot during the day game. That's where it gets interesting because Casas obviously he's a much better hitter against righties, but like Rodon has almost been reverse splits, right? Um, so I don't know. That's where it gets. That's where it really gets tough for me to I guess handicap, um, because you're looking at an offensive lineup that should favor the right-handed bat, right? Because Casas, Yoshida, Verdugo, all their lefties hit righties significantly better, except I don't think Devers is that case. But then you look at Rodon, and I think his home run percentages, like percentage of at bats that ended in a home run, is actually higher against lefties this season, which is weird with his pitch mix. Anyway, I guess the moral of the story here is I'm not betting the game because I was going to take Devers. I was gonna take Devers. Easton says Wells cleanup. Austin Wells for a homer. Pivetta, 3 home runs in his last 2 starts. That was against the Rays, who are struggling a little bit for home runs anyway, and the Kansas City Royals, who are a AAA team. So yeah, I mean, if you put a gun to my head and say pick somebody on the Yankees to hit a home run, I mean, Aaron Judge has to hit a home run again sometime. I don't know. Is it tonight? Maybe, but I feel like the odds are probably really trash, like plus 180 or something, right? Jesus Sanchez plays for the Marlins, bub. Oh, Pivetta was a day game, right? It's Cutter Crawford. Okay. That maybe makes it a little interesting. Idiot. Hmm. Yeah, Cutter's been a little bit better as far as the home runs go. I don't know. I'm just out. Yeah, Pivetta pitched earlier. Whatever. Leave me alone. You know? Okay. There should be some home runs in this next game. Did I skip a game yet? No, I think we're good. Royals, White Sox, Brady Singer, Dylan Cease. It's in Chicago. You look at the last 3 starts from Singer, 6 home runs. Last 2 starts from Cease, 4 home runs, and that was a 3 home run outing versus the Royals, that's wild. It's wild. His home splits suck. Really? Judge for home run. Is that why he's like plus 180? Is he still plus 180? Just don't play anything. These teams stink. Yeah. Um, I think you're right, Adam. That's personally what I'm doing. That's personally what I'm doing. Um, there should be some home runs in this game. Somebody mentioned Luis Robert, I think earlier. I guess that would be the play. I don't love either one of these offenses, man. Like the White Sox, it's almost like bet Luis Robert or throw a dart, you know. Uh, and I feel like Luis Robert has just like made me enough money this year that the odds would suggest I'm not going to win any more money on Luis Robert this year. So I don't know. What are you guys doing? Royals cease is happening right now. Is it really? I'm so dumb. Easton, you put these games in the wrong order. I'm pissed. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Marlins Brewers. Didn't bet this game either. Didn't bet this game either. So you can just all, yeah, sixth inning. Yeah, dumb. Um, cool. Who's pitching? The JT Chargois? The hell is that? Oh, he's an opener. Easton, yeah, Easton is my intern. Yeah, can we get a come on Easton in the chat, everybody? Um, double header. I remember. I remember. Nelson Velasquez that is interesting. Actually, Seager is the Shohei of Texas. What do you mean by that? Did he start pitching? Corey Seager the pitcher now? Berger. Peralta's been solid though. I mean, you look at his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 starts, 6 runs total. Hard for me to get on board with Miami Marlin in this game. Marlins bullpen is kind of mid, so looks like it's a bullpen day for them. Or is it opener? Is it opener and then is there a bulk guy for the Marlins? I don't even know. Yeah, Seager pitching tonight. I don't know. I didn't understand that. Am I betting anything Eli besides Real Muto? Yeah. Um, yeah, because there's a Coors Field game tonight. Of course. Oh, batting stats. Yeah, yeah. Listen, Corey Seager. I didn't know Corey Seager was this good. James, I did accidentally put money on Trey Turner too, and I'm standing by that. Standing by that. I don't hate it. Let's see. We got a half an hour. Or are we just on board with skip? Ugh. Okay, so next game on the list, JP Sears, Oakland A's. They're in Houston taking on Verlander. I wrote down Bregman. I did write down Bregman. I didn't bet it. Gun to my head, it probably would have been Bregman. Jose Abreu is even a little interesting here. JP Sears is not as good as he's looked in the last 2 starts, taking on the Angels and the Blue Jays, giving up 1 run total in 10 and a third combined innings. He's due for a shitter, is what I'll say. Yeah, Easton might be right on Altuve. Jordan hasn't really been hitting lefties, right? Um, JP Sears, you've heard me say like we watched him a lot in the Yankees farm system. He's not like his stuff. He's like the peak of his career will be if he's ever like a true number 3 starter on a good team. I think that's kind of his. Do we trust Chaz in non-day games? No, I personally don't. Um, I only bet Chaz McCormick on day games. I think Altuve would be the play here. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It kind of almost feels like you have to take an Astros righty. Yainer Diaz has been super cold, but I think he still has the most home runs hit in that ballpark this season. Going righty, the righty lefty matchup, he's gonna like the low 90s fastball that he can pretty much just sit on. Maybe it's Yainer Diaz. But I mean, moral of the story is pick an Astros righty, and I wouldn't argue with you about it. Um, Maldonado, yeah, yeah. All right, Javier Assad for the Cubs. They're in Coors Field taking on Chris Flexen, who gives up home runs like it's his job. I bet on Cody Bellinger. I did. 4 home runs in his last 25 at bats. 1.117 OPS for Altuve. Yeah, that's pretty good, Easton. Pretty good. Yeah, it would probably be Altuve. Tucker Yiner not playing. Is he hurt? Weird. He might be hurt. Might be hurt. That's why I haven't seen him hit a home run. Nolan Jones. So I just have this new mental block in my head for the last. I mean, that's not new. It's been a couple weeks. It's been a few weeks. I don't even look at the Rockies offense. I don't do it. But like, you're telling me Cody Bellinger against Chris Flexen. Winston, please don't bark. Get out of here. Um, you're telling me Cody Bellinger in Coors Field against Chris Flexen was plus 400 this morning. Use Picket Sports. Find the best line. I don't know what it is now, but are you kidding me? Plus 400 for a guy that's been hitting quite a few home runs against a really bad pitcher in the best ballpark for home runs all season. The hell? What are we doing? Of course, bet Cody Bellinger. Of course. Um, so my night kind of got ruined when I saw that Devers wasn't starting because I was just gonna like my the way he like commanded his dog. Listen, that dog's smarter than me most days. Um, and he speaks fluent English, and he doesn't always listen to me, but he knows exactly what I'm saying. Uh, but anyway, I was gonna give out my same 3-leg parlay. I sent it to James even to put it on screen, but it doesn't matter anymore. I was gonna like, this is the bet that I put this morning of Devers home run in the day game. Again, I had this whole monologue in my head that I was gonna tell you guys that I was just gonna run it back with Devers, and Real Muto and Bellinger because I played that this morning. It's $10 to win 1,800, which is wild, man. Like Rafael Devers, Cody Bellinger, and JT Realmuto is $10 to win. So obviously you can't play this anymore. So I'm trying to come up with a third leg to replace Devers with for you guys. Because again, I was just gonna run it back. Um, what? Is that just not like odd to you guys? Belly is plus 450 on points bet, 24.25 on DraftKings. Yeah. Wild. Belly bell ringer for two. um anyway, I don't know. Let's keep getting through the games. I will I'll nail down a third leg, or maybe we can I don't know, come pulling together. Plus 500 on does WinBet exist again? Because they have like 100 of my dollars. I deposited $100 and I bet like so maybe they had like 80 of my dollars. And then like the next day they went out of business and I tried to log in and withdraw and they said, nah, dude, we're shut down. Replace Devers with Julio. I was kind of thinking that. Anyway, we got like 20 minutes till these games actually start, right? 30 minutes until the Phillies game starts. So let's get moving a little bit here. Patrick Sandoval, Angels. Brian Wu for the Mariners. Leo has 2 homers against Sandoval. How many at bats? Because it's on course casino sportsbook. I need you to explain that further, Adam. Assume I'm an idiot. Uh, ballpark pound. And then I was gonna look up. Yeah, Patrick Sandoval. I think I need to turn the noise gate down on my mic here. Am I cutting out a little bit for you guys? We'll see. I'm just gonna change it a little bit. It's at a 50. I'm gonna drop it down to like a. If that's any better. Like if I'm not talking loud enough. Wait, he's got 2 home runs and 8 at bats. It's Encore Casino Sportsbook. Okay, I still don't get it. Still. Oh, so you can still only bet. Okay, I understand. You can only bet on WinBet if you live in Massachusetts. Okay. 8 at bats and 2 home runs for Julio Rodriguez. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Jay Ferry and HFC and my research team, they I think they like Teo. They like Teoscar Hernandez quite a bit tonight too. Replace with Lane Thomas. versus a lefty hot bat. Feeling Jack Sawinski because of this. Yeah. I don't know. I'm staying away from the Pittsburgh game. Staying away. Let's hit a ballpark prowl real quick. Who we got? Find the game we target. Okay, it doesn't want to load. So I don't know. I'm not going to argue with anyone taking Julio Rodriguez. I'm not saying I'm not doing it. I'm saying I haven't done it yet. Um, is everybody okay if we just skip the Guardians Giants game? I'm just like I can't make myself care. You know, like even on their good days, neither one of these lineups are big home run lineups. So I'm just out. And then we got Michael Wacha, as Jerry would like me to say, taking on Lance Lynn. See, and this is another one. This screams. This is screaming. Take a Padre, right? It's screaming. Take a Padre because it's Lance Lynn who's given up what 8 home runs in his last 3 starts. But then you're like, shit, it's the Padres, you know. Like, so every time for the last, I'm not kidding you, probably 6 weeks that I bet on a Padre, the next day or even that night, I'm like, okay, I can't bet on a Padre anymore this season. Every time I bet on a Padre, I lose. The next day, I say, okay, no, Matt Carpenter. Oh my God, Easton, you're right. You're right. Is he playing? Hang on, give me a sec. Give me a sec, chat. Man. Matt Carpenter has made contact with 1 baseball in the last 4 days, and it was a 106-mile-an-hour home run against JP France. Is there any history there, chat? Is there any history, Lance Lynn? And what does Ballpark Pal say? Plus 12%. Okay. Carpenter 0 for 4. I don't really care. Man, I don't know. What do we do, chat? Devers for Gunner. Who else did I have written down? I mean, do we just go chalk? We just go chalk and say Judge. Carpenter not listed on field. He might not be playing. Grisham, listen. I watched Trent Grisham swing a baseball bat, and I have no idea how in the hell he's a professional baseball player that goes on these hot streaks sometimes, but I just can't do it. It's like a principle thing. Easton, shut up. I don't know. We don't have a Padres lineup, right? Can we get him out in Twitch chat? Please. What are we looking at? Oh yeah, Yankees. It is wild that Aaron Judge hasn't hit a home run since September 2nd. Wild. What are the odds for Aaron Judge is plus 196? Dear God, help me. Maybe it's Seager. No. Let me throw this in and pick it real quick. While I'm doing this, also thank you Hall of Fame bets. Use code GoldBoys to get a discount off your first month. Use code GoldBoys for sleeper picks. You get $100 deposit match. That's just $100 free dollars you can play around with. JT Realmuto home run plus is still plus 560. I don't know. That number's starting to freak me out a little bit. I feel like it shouldn't be that high. And then Cody Bellinger. It'd be $10 to win 920 on FanDuel. That'd be Aaron Judge, JT Realmuto, Cody Bellinger. So I think that's one option. And then if $10 to win 900 for some reason just isn't good enough for you, I think it'd be Seager for me. Wait, yeah, or maybe Simeon. Simeon's plus 500. What's Seager's righty lefty splits this season? Is he? I forget. He hit home runs off of lefties or what? Yeah, 7. Adolis is on the IL. Ezekiel Duran hasn't hit a fly ball since August against the lefty, at least. No, Duran hasn't hit a fly ball since August. That's insane. Ryu is he's a lefty, right, guys? Can't open that. He definitely hits more off righties. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick chalk, and I'm just gonna go Judge. I'd like that would be my replacement leg for Devers. So it would be Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, JT Realmuto. Still $10 to win $920. That's pretty good. Pretty good, guys. All right. That's it for me. I don't know. We either have a show Thursday or Friday. It's exactly why you take Zeke tonight. I need to see fly balls, brother. Need to see fly balls. Altuve. Oh, Altuve might be the move. Now that I just said take Judge. Damn it. What's the price for Altuve? What's the price for Altuve? Would be Altuve or J Rod. I can't decide, man. You guys are putting me on the spot. All right, I'm gonna stick with Judge. So I'm gonna say my replacement for Devers would be Judge, and so you go Judge, Real Muto, Bellinger if you want to tail that. But if you want to throw Altuve or J Rod or Seager in place of Judge, if you like any of those three better. I think really for the odds, I think Altuve I might like a little more, but I think Judge is a little bit more likely to happen if that makes sense. And the odds reflect that, right? Because Judge is plus 190 or something, and Adam says Altuve is plus 350. Locked in Altuve, Cody, JT. Yeah, I like that too. What were the odds on that Malizi Albo? What were the odds? We're on the same guys. On the way. JZ, you didn't miss much. I bet on JT Ormuto. I bet on Trey Turner, Cody Bellinger. And then I was gonna have a Devers, Real Muto, Bellinger ticket. Devers is out, so I think replace Devers with either Judge or Altuve. I think that would be my play. So it'd be either Judge, Bellinger, Real Muto, or Julio Rodriguez, Bellinger, Real Muto. Whatever you want, you know. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Shout out Pickett Sports. Shout out Hall of Fame Bets. Shout out Sleeper Picks. Use code GoldBoys. You get cool stuff. Or use code Eli/DJ and Eli. Eli on Pickett, DJ and Eli for the other two. Why is Julio plus 500? It's a great question. Is everyone on Real Muto today? That scares me. I thought it was kind of gonna be like a niche pick, you know. But whatever. GoldBoys.com. Sign up for the Discord. I'll see you either Thursday or Friday. I don't know yet, to be honest. Just keep an eye on Twitter. All right. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. Like quite a few people just sat around and watched me talk to a camera by myself, and that's pretty cool. It makes me feel really nice. So I truly appreciate all you guys. Put my mortgage on the plate. Please don't do that. Goldboys.com. I'm out of here. Thank you for your time. Good luck on your bets.